I was talking on the phone with my dad about like the future and what possibilities there are, and he kind of gave the idea of going on to staff. But I told him, no, I don't think that's my calling. I do enjoy and love leading a small group Bible study, but it would be very intense to think about going on to such a different level of ministry work. I had jokingly told a friend, yeah, if I were to go on staff, I would consider going to Texas A&M and helping out Josh, maybe, I don't know. Later on that night, I actually got a phone call from Josh in College Station, who I hadn't communicated with at all. So I was just kind of wonderstruck in that moment, and I honestly didn't know how to process, like literally getting a phone call from a place and person I was like joking about a few hours before. It was pretty much then when I realized, or like kind of had the inkling that God was trying to do something, mostly through like my dad or other people. I knew God was speaking to me about my calling directly. God was just like, Mikee, you have to do this, you have to go. But there were a lot of times where I kind of doubted my calling and even qualifications to be an InterVarsity staff. I definitely saw and felt myself fall short in many ways, but I know that through the ministry intern year, through the first year of just trying things out, I definitely learned and have grown a lot in my development. I guess in this time that I have been on staff, in this time that I have served on staff, there have been a lot of moments where I knew the Lord was still affirming me in my calling. God is definitely meeting me in the reality of like, yeah, this is where I'm at, this is where I'm supposed to be, and He is blessing me. Through the very topsy-turvy life of doing work in College Station, through a computer screen, I know God is blessing me and blessing the students that He has chosen, like, for me to interact with. First thing that comes to mind when you ask the question of what keeps me going, like names of students, like actual names of students come to mind. Especially the ones I haven't met yet, but know, like, have been able to interact with them in a very deep way through social media. Those are the students that kind of keep me going, and like the reminder that the Lord so deeply desires to meet them. Because these are students who I know God loves and cares for, and you know, it's my job to care, but also if it weren't my job to care this deeply for them, it would still be very much worth it. Yeah, I think there's just something exciting about working with college students. Just the thought of seeing like freshman students grow into people who will be changing the world at some point, I think that's so worth it, and it's worth investing in and working into.